How tall can you build a 1x1 tower in just 3 minutes? Are you up for the challenge? This is my first attempt. 3, 2, 1, go.
Pressure is on.
Oh, I failed. I just want to see how tall I can make it without knocking it down early. Ready, set, go.
Whenever the timer's on, there's so much pressure.
Oh, hands up. All right. This doesn't count as a completed row since I only put 1 domino on the side. It needs 2 to be considered a completed row. Oh, I didn't even realize this. When I dropped a domino, it actually knocked this out by accident, but it's still standing, which is pretty amazing. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 70. I think this was 70 layers. I think I can go taller now that I know like the feeling of like setting up a tower 1x1 really fast. I'm gonna try again. I think I can beat this. For attempt number 3, I have moved the camera vertically, so now you can see more of the tower. Also, I'm gonna go get a step stool. I think I'm ready to build now. If you are using a step stool or ladder, I highly encourage adult supervision. If you are a kid, please be careful. Ready, set, go.
This is really not even. It is already shaking. Oh no. 2 seconds.
I think that was definitely taller than 70. Let's count this. 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. Wait, 70 again? I think I need to be more strategic with how I move in the ladder and put the dominoes on it so I can also stand on it and reach it at the same time. Ooh. All the dominoes must start in their containers. So I'm gonna put a domino container on the ladder. I'm gonna try to beat my record of 70 layers. Go. No. Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna have to rewind that footage and count it, but how much you wanna bet that was over 70 layers? And at the very last second, I just knocked it all down. Let's go, attempt number 5. Go. Oh no, this is definitely gonna fall. I just caught it. Nope. Oh, nope. Nope. I think I need to focus more on my accuracy because this is not stable. Two. Oh. Whoa. I almost got that layer, but then it fell over on this one. Let's count it. 62 layers. You know, that's actually pretty good considering I had to like move the tower and try to restabilize it. I think if it was stable enough, I definitely could have gotten over 70. How should we knock it down this time? Maybe I'll just walk into it. Attempt number 6. Really want to beat 70 layers. Go.
This time I'm gonna focus a little bit more on accuracy because I really don't want it to fall by accident. Oh, no. Oh, no. This tower really needs to be built so precise. For the next one, I'm really gonna focus on placing it more accurately. 3, 2. Oh, I think that was it. Focusing on being precise actually helped a lot with that. All right, so we got 68, 60, 69. That was one less. I'm determined now to beat 70 layers. I gotta break my personal best. Whoa.
Okay. 66, 68, 70 again for the third time. I want to say this challenge might be easier for tall people who don't need to get on a stool, so that's maybe one disadvantage. Attempt number 9. Oops. Oh, saved it. I saved it. Can I keep it? 4 seconds to make it stable. Come on. Oh. It is really challenging to build a tower that tall, yet so precise that it's stable enough that it can stay up. I guess number 9 is another fail, but I'm gonna keep trying. I am determined to beat my personal best. We gotta get to 70. This is my 10th attempt. 3, 2, 1, go. The pressure is on now. I feel like this is over 70. I just gotta make sure it doesn't fall now. Come on. Oh no. Oh, I saved it. I saved it. I'm still going. Oh! That was like such a save, but then at the last second, it just like, I really want to know if that was 70. I was on that second step that time. I really think it was over 70. This is my 11th attempt. Let's go. Seconds. Oh, okay, that one doesn't count, but I feel really good about that one. Let's count it. 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 71! Yeah! New personal best! I'm so happy. Finally got it. Might keep going with it, but for now, that is my personal best. Feel free to give the challenge a try and see how tall you can make yours. Again, this is not a competition against anyone else except yourself. You can submit your videos over at heavish5.com/submissions. Before we go, I gotta topple this. 71. So happy I got it, finally. What's up, Domino community? I'm so excited to announce our next collaborative community compilation. Now, if you aren't familiar, every year I host a Domino challenge where you get to participate, submit your video clips, and I will compile them into one big compilation that just celebrates the community and all that we do with Dominoes. I wanted to do something a little bit different for this challenge and make it more of a personal challenge. So rather than competing against others or even for a prize, this one is a challenge against yourself. So you're trying to like race yourself and beat your own personal best. And the goal is to build the highest 1x1 tower you can in just 3 minutes. And I'm sure there's lots of strategies that you can figure out to maximize your building efficiency in a way that you'll be able to build this tower as fast as possible, yet as accurately as possible at the same time. So here are the rules and guidelines. First, dominoes must be loose in their container to start. So you cannot pre-stack the dominoes. They can't be arranged in a certain way. They just need to be loose in their bin, and then you can set them up that way. Next, your 3-minute timer must be clearly visible in the entire video. Now, if you need a 3-minute timer, I'll leave a free link down below. But basically, we just need to make sure that it's actually 3 minutes. You're not speeding up the video. This is just to check everyone is following the rules, and we're all setting it up in just 3 minutes. Now, before you start the challenge, just make sure your camera is wide enough that you'll be able to see the entire tower once it's fully built. So if the tower goes out of frame and gets cut off, unfortunately, we cannot count that attempt. So just make sure you can see the entire tower. Please be sure to use a tripod to keep the camera still, especially if you're building for like 3 minutes straight. It's just better if it's like a still view. The most important rule, building time must not exceed 3 minutes. So once the timer goes off, you must immediately stop building. So put your hands up you're done. Now, after the timer stops, your tower must be freestanding for at least 3 seconds in order to be considered valid. So if the tower falls over immediately after the timer goes off, unfortunately, that does not count. Once you finish building, count the layers on camera. So we need to see you actually counting each layer all the way up till the top. And also, if you only have 1 domino at the top of your tower, that layer does not count. A layer must have 2 dominoes on either side, so you would count to the one below that. The fun part is, you may attempt the challenge as many times as you'd like. So if you want to try this 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, whatever you want, keep practicing, keep trying your best and improving your building technique, and submit your best attempt at the very end. All right, this one is optional, but try to keep track of how many attempts you've made. I think it'll be really cool to just have some stats, you know, how many tries did every builder take to build their personal record attempt? I am really curious to see how people will get into this challenge. If you do want to track it, I will leave a Google Sheets link down in the description that you can copy and paste and record all of your information with the number of attempts and the number of layers and even some notes if you want to write, you know, like, the tower fell was too wobbly. Only 1 submission is allowed per person. Please do not speed up your video. Building should be real-time and unedited when you finally submit your entry. But optionally, if you do create a separate video showing any of your other attempts or something else related to the challenge, I would love to see that too. So I will put a place on the submission form to submit that as well as an optional kind of thing. We may include some of that in the compilation, so that'll be fun to include as well. The deadline to submit your video is May 13 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. You must be at least 13 years or older or have your parents' permission to submit a video. And last but not least, have fun. This is the kind of challenge that anyone can participate in, even if they've never set up Dominoes. So I want to make it really easy for people to get into it and just start building. The fact that we're all just building Dominoes and doing something and we have this prompt that all of us around the world can kind of follow and share our progress is really cool. Now, to submit your video, there are 2 steps, so please listen very carefully. First, post the video of your best attempt on social media, whether that's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, using the hashtag H5DominoCommunity. And if you do submit through YouTube, just make sure to put your username and the number of layers that you reached in the title of the video. And one more thing I do want to note, if you do post through Instagram, make sure your account is public, otherwise we probably won't be able to see it, so you may want to use another platform instead. And step 2, submit the video link of your best attempt at hevish5.com/submissions. And I do have to put this disclaimer, I may not be able to include every single video in the final compilation. Just be sure you've read through all the rules and guidelines. But other than that, I am really looking forward to seeing all of these entries. Keep breaking your own record, get new personal bests, and hopefully you learn something from it too. Because it's a personal challenge, I feel like there's a lot of time to really reflect on it and really fine-tune your own building skills and techniques. And I'm very excited to see all the entries. Also, one quick announcement. If you have any interest in starting your own Domino club or event, or if you've already started your own club or event, I would love to hear from you. I'm currently putting together a big resource list and just master doc of how to start your own Domino club and hopefully make it easier for people to make their own projects with other people around the world. This is going to be an ongoing initiative, but if you do have any interest in starting your own club or anything, please send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And finally, I want to give a shout out to our featured community member, Domino Home, who's been super supportive. So thank you for all you do. And as always, I'm Lily Hevish, and keep on building.